game. Yeah, that's totally crazy. Totally defense. The weather be crazy here, man. The weather's too crazy. It was 65. It was 65 degrees last night. Oh, Lord. Well, what's up, bro? Oh, shit, man. It's about to storm something crazy outside. Just got back in the house. Wow, the sky dark as shit. I was just out there, some sort of rain. For real? How you be what? Oh yeah, constantly, yeah. Oh yeah, constantly antagonizing, yeah.
Anytime there's a top 10
Yeah,
clash,
for
the
sure.
focus
Nah,
of
for
the
sure,
entire
yeah.
nation
I mean,
zooms
because at
in
the end
on
of
a
the day, I
game
mean,
like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher.
yeah, nah, for real. Some people don't got the time to be
Welcome to
dealing with all
College
that extra
Station,
stress and
Texas.
shit.
Kyle
I
Field,
think that's
home
why
of the
Michigan stopped
Wolfpack
playing. He got
and
tired
the
of getting
Texas
trolled.
A&M Aggies. As we'll
I don't know
see, the
why he
number
did
10
that with
team in the
Michigan. We
country,
thinking about
the
doing a
Texas
reboot
Tech
after
Red
this season
Raiders,
too, bro.
taking on one of the participants from last year's
Yeah,
playoff,
bro,
the
because
Texas
I
A&M
like to play the
Aggies.
players I know
For
too and
EA
get the
Sports
100
College
with you
Football,
know.
I'm Reese Staples, here with David Pollack and Jesse
Like
Palmer.
this school,
Guys, let's get this
that
thing rolling.
that school ain't do nothing with me. Like, you can get Michigan if you want. I was gonna go Bama. I was fucking. Man, if you don't want Michigan, I grab that and
And the
turn that
Red
boy
Raiders
up at
will get us
quarterback.
started with the opening kickoff.
But he just ain't know what he was doing. Or some shit like that.
Coming out with it, it's Algier. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of
Nah,
the
they
end zone
fake
was
gave it
not a
to
good
me.
one.
He good. Let me play this shit, man. We all knocked the game out.
Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season, you're like,
He dropped it. I wish the game had stopped playing. Drop no passes. I was seeing which one you was gonna go with. That was good defense right there, bro.
Out the gates, two
You
top
say
10
drop it?
teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Nah, it's a catch. I didn't see a drop.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Might be changing the route. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I didn't even do that many other groups. That was a catch, bro. I don't know if you saw that. That was a catch. Look, bro.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Take this away.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as
You gotta stay away from that demon.
trying to deliver that football,
Dog.
and it'll be 2nd
Number
down.
0.
When you have a
That's
conference as deep
number
and
0. That's
balanced
really
as
Brian
this
Burns.
Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick
You
start.
tell me I got him from Madden. That's
You're
really
gonna be
Brian
challenged each
Burns.
and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to
sexy
make
how I
sure
just did
mentally
that.
your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Henson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
And some room to work.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes.
17 used to play for King. That's why I don't know how to tackle.
If you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why
I ain't even gonna hold you. He used to play for
involved
King. That's why I
in the
don't know how to
passing game
tackle.
as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
It's caught.
Hey, bro, did you see
And
that?
he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st
That's
and goal.
crazy.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense
That is
stays
crazy,
aggressive.
this
And
ball.
now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line,
hit,
and they
y'all.
are threatening to take it in.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the heat will
Wide
get
open.
home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. He can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Looking to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of his own
gotta
goal
go.
post.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the
Good
first
place
down. You're
now.
obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone.
I was sitting on that regardless. I was sitting on that regardless. I was gonna take that. I was gonna take it, but I'm sitting there looking. Like, yep, that's the read he
those
wants.
types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep
Look
this
up,
drive
dude.
moving and give them a
Look
first
up right
down.
there.
Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that,
Definitely look
running
that
it like
right there.
John David
Zero is
Crow
a
back in the
problem,
day.
bro.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their
Who
best.
is
when they've got great
72?
running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those
Who the
game
fuck is
breakers, those
the
game
72,
busters
bro?
that can make big plays.
You know when you're playing against a
Oh,
defense
Lord.
of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
I'm Dukes, you okay?
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And an explosive play. Has him
I don't know
on the
what
move, and
defense
he
that
gets it
was.
all the way to the 48-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still
God,
look to
that's a
attack.
lot of
Because as
guys
soon as you
out
break the
there
pocket,
couldn't even
I'm
do
thinking, oh
this.
man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback
freshman
keeping his eyes
quarterback,
down the
too.
field.
Looking to throw on first down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Going for it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play.
What day you
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, bro, you better be careful, bro. That's really Marcus Vick back there. Don't let all that pocket quarterback stuff fool you, bro.
Looking to throw it sharp. Here's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw
He really
to.
fast, though,
I didn't think
bro.
he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's my boy here.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes.
But Levin could have made the play if he wanted to be great.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Kicked it and got your points. I don't know why you did that.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes the easy one to the back.
I don't know why you did that, dude.
There, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
What makes you do that?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Crazy, man. He's worried about
Wants to go up top. And he was hit.
He's worried about white women.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw.
I got Brian Burns, bro. I'm telling you.
Incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field.
Brian Burns.
The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Try to run a bunch of plays you haven't seen.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David
unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play.
That one-time safety look is not a big boy demon like him.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 11 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
The defense, I think, was just
Dude, I don't know what you thinking, bro.
That was a design quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Sharp. Showing the arm strength to the left. He caught it! And he's in the end zone.
Number one for the sack.
No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
All you can say is
He caught
this team been at home today.
Nah, that's that Megatron, boy. That's the 2020. That's the 2029 Megatron.
Continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and
Oh,
all the
man.
versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
Oh, why is he not picking? Yeah, he gotta get out the game, bro. I don't know what's up with that. Second team, you gotta get a new number for
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Henson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the returner goes down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention
my receivers
to
are
practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense.
Hey, hold on.
Really
after this
nice,
play,
big,
I'm going to press start
hit.
after this play.
Defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Using his legs to buy some time. Complete to the right. They've got it down to the
I'll be right back, bro. Damn, I can't even press start.
A whole lot of air coming through. Shit. I'm trying to be quiet. I try to do something I can do.
Give me 2 seconds, dude.
This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's a you got to start running some misdirection.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already
You got to start running some misdirection when you run the ball.
And the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henson. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hands it off on the counter. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
It's just a bad spot to go for.
The Red Raiders decide to punt it away.
You would have kicked that field goal. You would have never been in this.
And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, they just kept making me bump into people.
of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
They wouldn't let me jump.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on
They ain't let
first
me
down.
jump.
He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Aggie! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Dog, bro.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because
Now,
they
my
got a
user
lot of
OC
speed
on the
and they've
jump
got
ball.
home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw
There you
it
go. I
right
don't
there.
know if you
They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Red
They're
dude,
gonna be a
number one,
problem
I'm
for
telling you, you
defense
look at
all
you,
year.
I'm like, okay, he's
Kickoff
dog.
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You're a dog. Okay,
Here he
man.
comes from
Break that,
inside
man.
his own, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by
I
the
tried to
defense
ball his
responding,
ass.
right?
The
Don't give
fade
up more
route
big
so bad.
plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Aggie! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you
Because
to
you a
make
cheater,
more
that's
plays
why.
for us
I'm
in
talking to
the
Coffee.
end zone.
I wish I
We're
had a
taking
mic.
shots. We need
Talking
you
to
be able
Coffee ass.
step
If you a
up
cheater, that's
and
why.
make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's
He's a
going
cheater,
to be, knowing
that's-
when
you're a
he's gonna
cheater,
sit
that's why I
down,
call
when
for
he's
your
not, so
bum
being
ass.
on the same page, and
He'll
then
beat the shit
having a
out
guy
of
that
you.
can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, why you
takes
trying to
this
take
from
off like
inside
that?
the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now looking to throw back to the middle. Makes the
I'm
grab
back at this
inside the
shit, dude.
30. They bring him down, but
That's
not
the one I
before
got
he's
there.
able to pick up the 1st down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the... It's a fumble on the play. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain
Dude, you
possession.
better get your ass
They
down,
got a
boy,
really
before I
nice
knock
drive
his
on their
head
offense.
off.
They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single
Okay,
yard
we'll
he
go
needed
this
on
way.
3rd down. Now on
You
4th
learned
down,
your
they'll
lesson.
settle for a field goal try.
Dude, you funny.
It's good.
Nah, boy, you don't take the field goal, and that's some momentum, bro.
And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Algier. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose.
Yeah, you're a dog.
It's a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half.
This game is so fluid, bro. Like, they pick and choose when they want to give you different songs.
And find some answers.
The way the blocking was on that play was perfect.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough for this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one.
I can feel the team overall difference, too.
He'll bring it out. It's Henson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern.
Number 17 got benched. Maybe he's just a dog. I benched 17.
But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back.
Actually, 13 is your boy, so we got to put a body in
now
there.
on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback moving. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end?
They swear up and down I'll be picking and choosing. No game schedule, I can't make it. I don't know what's going on with the game, but not on, I can't schedule no youth games like that because they're independent.
He'll bring it out. It's Algier. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Making side adjustments here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Oh, I didn't even mean to throw it to him.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now.
He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been
Nah, he
really,
a big body,
really good,
bro.
and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense, playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Lets it fly. Finds a man in the middle.
That's not a touchdown?
He stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Algier. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
I can't do number 1 and make none of them things.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. At the 30. They'll be stopped, but not
Niggas on my
getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air. It's Sharp. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggies.
You a dog, bro. No cap, bro. He is a dog. Nah, dude, he a dog, bro. No cap, bro.
Most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
You got whiteboard corners over there. You got whiteboard DBs back there.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
You talking about you fell off like Red Doe. You talking about you fell off like White Doe.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Notre Dame State talking shit to me. This is from Miami, go ahead.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Henson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception. And you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Back to throw, it's Sharp. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the fourth.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he loves
oh my God, why
downfield. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Good
you throwing like that?
Return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up
you ain't got a dog.
Not many receivers
like you ain't got a dog, and my timing on those jumps is crazy.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He lets it fly. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Finds some room.
Oh, he's supposed to make you fumble. That's a good play, bro.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this
next time I play coffee, bro, I got
up.
something for him, bro. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that.
For a massive
That's
fourth-quarter
only
comeback.
Boy, I swear I don't play the game, bro. I load up and I play my league games.
Coming out with it, it's Algier. That gamble did
load up
not pay
and my
off
league
as they
games,
bring him down at the 12-yard line.
If you start throwing just some shit.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds.
They're not just trying. They're not in any
down
jump.
as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
That's fine, though. It's not long coverage. It's good defense.
Dropping back, it's Sharp.
Shit, dude, you can't beat him.
He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch on the left. It's a running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie. They build this fourth-quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. There he goes.
Oh!
Crosses midfield. At the 30.
He's at the
10. And he got away from the defense and takes it
That's
in.
a good play.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
I'm getting man coverage out there.
To throw, it's Sharp. The screen, he's got wheels. Open space at the 25. Flying out to the left.
Look, I'm gonna burn your man so much I took him out the camera.
The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Number 5 really the dog. Number 1, he a freshman.
They try to push this winning streak to
5 really the demon. He just ain't been getting the ball.
And it doesn't matter what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You can't be going for 6.
Room after that score and a week 6
victory is in the offing,
it appears.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively,
You
special
call out
teams,
a couple
and now
jump
on
balls over
defense here in
the
the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
He's 32.
Good,
Why he ain't been getting the
pick up
ball?
on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there.
Man,
Holding the ball as
anything.
long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. Byers on the move. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
0-0.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Gets the back moving. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty.
Bro, do you see the season he's having, bro?
They won a shootout today.
It's unbelievable JJ having a year like this.
They were able to come out on top.
He goes some games. He goes some games. He getting 30 yards.
Today.
On the run from inside his own 5.
JJ.
Really disciplined job.
Oh no, JJ may not be leading.
Get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Still on his feet at the 40. Turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's a fumble. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the
I'm
offense
just running
chose to
around
do
the
it. I
zone
mean,
and you just
make
threw
the
the ball
mistake,
to the
throw the
TV,
interception,
man.
Palmer, but heads
Yeah,
up
let's
play,
run this
force
way,
the
you know.
fumble and recover it. First down.
And David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a
He's
bad
funny.
decision.
GG's,
That should
bro.
be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give